littleness, overthinking, stuff. So I'm just trying to restructure my mind.
Restructure. I like that part. Restructure. I like the restructure part.
Well,
This guy.
Okay, I want to ask, why are you overthinking?
I'm not.
That's the first question I want to ask. Why are you overthinking? Just let me know why you're overthinking.
I'm overthinking.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that make someone think. A lot of stress, maybe body, and all that.
But stress is everywhere now.
It's everywhere, and you need to think of how to relieve yourself of that stress.
Like how? How do you think you can?
Everybody has different way of releasing themselves. Like you should know what to do to relieve yourself of stress.
Okay.
Probably maybe you relax or just think of something that can ease the stress. Or something that can distract you from overthinking. That you won't get stressed.
Okay. Like you understand stress, like the way you are
To an
talking now,
extent.
to an extent.
To
Okay.
my own direction.
Exactly
I
where I'm
understand
going.
my own stress.
Good.
So I
How
know
do you
what to
relieve your own stress?
Well, you relax, probably just do something that won't stress you, or probably do one or two of your hobbies, things you like doing, or chat with someone, just do it with interaction, just feel free. And most especially, you do yoga. Always enjoy yoga. But I'm not a yoga person. But I feel yoga can help, like, out of, let's say, 75%, it can help like 45-55% to relieve stress. Then probably don't talk much. If you're over talking, you're still stressing your brains because you have to think before you talk.
Okay. But do you do yoga?
I don't do yoga. I'm not a yoga person, like I said earlier.
The reason why I'm asking, you say you can do yoga, you can do that thing. I'm just asking about maybe you understand the therapy behind it. That was why I asked. And you doing all of this to release stress. Okay, what are things that you feel is stressful to you that you are doing that you feel is stressful to you?
Okay, one, work. Work is very stressful.
How stressful is your work?
Very stressful. You have to run the errands yourself. You have to do the jobs due to the fact that you don't have any helping hands. Like going to the market, you go to the market yourself. Whenever you forget something, you see you have to rush back to the market. If you cannot go to the market, you look for a nearby place you can get it. Just to make sure what your customer needs, you get to their demand and always make everything comes out perfectly fine and deliver well. That's one. Another thing is when you're having issues in life, you get stressed out. How will I be able to deliver? You thinking. Thinking is still stressful. Why? Because you're stressing your brains. Do you understand? Especially when you overthink, like you are stressed out, you are still thinking how to do things, and you don't go to bed early. When you wake up in the morning, your brain do not function very well due to lack of relaxation, and you are overthinking. So probably most times you just wake up and have a rough day, or you're not be smiling, or just trying to do things. You know.
Okay, is your
Why are
is-
you making
is-
me feel like you're investigating
is
me?
your jobs over stressing
Of
you?
course, it is very stressful. Maybe because I don't have your opinion. That's why it is for me. But if there's an open hand, I guess it will reduce stress a bit. But naturally, it's stressful. There's my passion, something I love doing. But there's a whole lot of stress in it.
Okay, to what I'm thinking right now, I feel you are demanding more time for yourself.
Maybe time to relax, but I guess I don't get enough. In fact, I don't even get at all. Of course, that's the only stress because Monday to Friday, I'm working most of the times. I'll have to go back to the shop weekend, Saturday to work, and not most Saturdays I'm always in church. Just imagine during the week you're at work, and there must still be 1 or 2 days that you have to be in church for programs and all that. You still go as another stress because you are thinking, how am I going to go to the talk? You're just you're just everywhere. You're trying to do one or two things at a time, just to be able to meet up. It's either you're meeting up with your customers demand, or you're trying to meet up with one or two activities, just to make sure you're able to, just to make sure you're able to deliver well and arrive on time. It's stressful. And every other thing is, I don't know. Why are you staring at me
I
now?
actually
I'm
feel
listening.
when a woman realize or feel they are a woman, that's when they want to slow down. Like like that business areas, there are some people that don't even have customers.
That's true.
So you having one is a blessing. And secondly, yes, anything like that is supposed to be stressful. I
Yeah,
don't
of
you think?
course, it's definitely stressful.
So is what he actually brought, that is the sacrifice for all the stress. And
That's the profit for this stress
yes,
and the sacrifices,
yes,
your reward.
yes. So each time you think about the reward,
No, when you think about the stress,
yes,
you remember the reward.
okay.
So you just
You need the stress to get that reward.
you have to
right?
stress yourself
So,
to get it.
now,
That's just the truth.
If you speak of a helping hand, you have been working for years, and I think you can actually even on the phone tell somebody what to do to
That's true.
you understand. So it will be easier for you to actually groom people. If you have like a small space for like two person in your office that can start with an errand, you can just do a flyer around that your environment. You see some people will be interested.
Of course.
So this stress now you are talking about will be reduced to a point whereby you yourself can have all this time you are demanding, so that
Of course.
you can do other things like you said. So is what you went through education of it for. You paid for it. Some people will not pay. Some people will have their parents who do all those business, but they just look at it like, but eating from it and still thinking about how you want to move from there to another way of life is it's what the all time education that you went to
It's
look for.
actually what sense, but sometimes it's slow things. Why? Because you don't have time for yourself. What I mean by you don't have time for yourself, in terms of your personal life, you barely have time to want to interact with people, probably mingle with persons and all that. You don't have time to hang out with friends, aside from friends, probably spouse or maybe your date or
Okay. Do you know what I tell people most of the time? Huh? Don't be looking outside of your environment. That's really when you succeed and have this maybe a little happiness as everyone is chasing. But if you live outside your environment, you start seeing different energy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So that's where you now see some people like why this way, why some will be in love with it, why some want to leave their environment and go there. They still get hot there and they will still come back to their environment, and then after they heal they move again. You understand? So until they learn that see in your environment everybody you are looking for in life is there. Maybe you are just maybe some breed are higher than some. That's where you now see some like I want to do this in order to meet this. Instead of I want to do this and meet this. Life is a straight line if we actually just do that basics. I'm just saying.
Of course.
So stress is a thing that you can actually manage if you actually look at the reason why you are into what you are doing.
Yes.
So I think you are a little bit relief now.
That was fine.
Okay, so we can do what we want to do now, right?
Did you just actually exercise my